Yeah, man, good evening. It's Delvin Sadler. Yeah, man, we're there. Yeah, man, we're there. Yeah, man, it's just after 7 o'clock, and I am here. I'm here, ready to serve you. Straight up, unscripted. It's called Anything Goes. Yeah, man, unscripted. Anything goes. Straight up. So, how you guys doing today? Yeah, man. Yeah. So, I was home today. Yeah. I was home yesterday, and I was home today. Yep, no work for these 2 days. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, it was nice to actually sleep in. It was nice to, kick back and relax. I went to see some of my cousins that came over from Jamaica and from the United Kingdom for a wedding, and I just went to actually hang out with them today. Did some work around the house today as well. And now I'm here to serve you. Unscripted, anything goes. Big up yourself, Nigel Bennett, my brother. How you doing, man? Big up yourself. Yeah, man, Chrissy Charles, big up yourself, girl. I love you. Unscripted, anything goes. Dorothy, yeah, man, big up yourself, girl. Delvin, love you. Always. Yeah, man, big up on yourself, man. Michelle Sands, I love you, girl. I love you. Yeah, man, there's a special place in my heart just for you, girl. Yeah, man, Delvin will always love you. All the time. You don't have to question my love for you. It will never die. Yeah, man, straight up. Unscripted. Anything goes. Yeah, man, straight up. Yeah, man, straight up, man. Yeah, man. Even though you're so far away, I love you. Yeah, man. Even though we can't see each other, I love you. Yeah, man, straight up. Big up yourself, my brother Sheldon. Big up yourself, my brother. Unscripted, anything goes. Today, we got a special topic. A special topic for you special people. Yeah, man. It's, can long distance relationship, can they work? Yeah, man, can long distance relationship work? Yeah, man, big up yourself, Karen Hamilton, girl. I love you. Unscripted, anything goes. Yeah, straight up. Yeah, man, straight up. And I know a lot of you may have at some point, yeah, man, entered into a long distance relationship. Yeah, you've been in a long distance relationship. So, let me know, how did it go? What was the end result of it? Yeah, man. Can long distance relationship work? Too much stress in that. Yeah, man, too much stress. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of hard work to actually maintain a long distance relationship. Yeah, man. Yeah. You're just constantly running. It's as if the marathon just don't get over, Okay, it's constantly running. Yeah, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Long distance relationship. Can it work? Yeah, man. Yeah, can it work? Yeah, Delvin. Yeah. Most of the time they don't work. I can tell you that. Yeah, you're too jealous for that, eh? Yeah, man. You don't have to worry about me, though. You don't have to get jealous with me. Yeah, man. My heart committed to you. Don't worry. Yeah, man. Yeah, I give you some leniency and tolerance, but in the end, we'll be together. Big up for yourself, people, and helping. Big up for yourself. Unscripted, anything goes. So anyone want to come on the camera and have this conversation with me tonight? I am willing to talk to you tonight about this subject matter. I want somebody to come on the camera and actually talk about their experience with this long distance thing. Yeah, man, with this long distance thing. Yeah, man, and the end result. Big up yourself, my girl. Yeah, man, D-Mac. I love you. Yeah, man, big up yourself. Unscripted. Mwah. Anything goes. Yeah, straight up. Yeah, man, straight up. Debbie, Debbie is the right person to talk to tonight. Yeah, I am. Debbie, put on your camera now. Make sure you have your camera on tonight, Debbie. I am going to invite Debbie on the camera tonight. Yeah, to talk. I want Debbie to come on the camera tonight. I hope you're available, Debbie. This is your topic tonight. Big up yourself, Kizzy. Can long distance relationship work? Yeah. Yeah, man. Can the long distance relationship, can it work? Yeah, can it work? Yeah. So for all of you who were in long distance relationship at some point in the past, I want to hear your yeah, man, yeah, your saga or your success. Yeah, it could be successful or it could have been a failure. So can long distance relationship work? Big up yourself, my cousin Anna, Delvin. Yeah, man, it's a beautiful topic. So if you want to come on, all you need to do, click on my name and send me the request and I will accept it. And you're free to come on and we can have a dialogue. If not, then you can type away. Yeah, or if you want to, or just tell me you want to come on and I'll send you the request and you can come on. Yeah, man. But can long distance relationship work? Can it work? Yeah, it's a serious topic to penny in your mind. Yeah, I remember when I was young. Yeah, I had to leave my girlfriend in Jamaica. Yeah, when I was 14 years old, we were so much in love. Yeah, I had to leave her in Jamaica. And clearly, yeah, I'm not with her today. Yeah. So you can see, for me, it did not work. Yeah, it did not work. Yes, it can, based on a lot of trust and respect. Yeah, I guess so. It can work. Based upon a lot of trust and respect. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. A lot of things would have to be placed in the relationship for it to work. And you're right. Trust and respect would be a great part of it, a huge part of it. Yeah, you have to actually throw your heart into that trust and respect. Yeah, but with that, a lot of things can sidetrack you, such as jealousy. You're trying to get a hold of the person, you can't find them. Yeah, man, yo. Yeah, the person turned off their phone. I know you assume, something because anxiety builds up. Yeah, it can work if you turn a blind eye. Yeah, man, if you turn a blind eye, it can work. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Valin girl. Delvin love you, girl. Unscripted, anything goes. Big up yourself, Valin. So tonight, yeah, man, straight up, lovely topic. Can long distance relationship work? Yeah, man, it can work. It can work. It can work. Can work. Because what if it, okay, let's say it survived now the test of time overseas, and then the person come back. The person that come back to you, may not be the same person that left you, or the person that, say, you met over the computer now, or you met on a vacation, or you connect with someone from your past or something like that. And then, or you leave somebody back home, come here, and know, you have to maintain that long distance relationship with the event that the person now join you here. A number of factors. A lot of things would have to happen for that to work. Lots of things would have to happen for that to work. A lot of trust and respect, as DMAC says, and when the person now comes here, have to get connected with the person, in a living situation, or together. So a lot of factors contribute to this topic. You have a big up on yourself, people. It's unscripted and it's anything goes. So before we even start the show, I'm going to give you some statistics with regards to long distance relationship. I'm going to give you some statistics, and then I'm going to tell you how, if you apply yourself in a long distance relationship, it can work. Yeah. Okay, I shouldn't say that. I'm going to tell you of some things you need to ask yourself first before you enter into a long distance relationship. Yeah, man. Some things you need to ask yourself first before you decide whether or not you want to enter into a long distance relationship. And today, one of you in the room here called me and told me that your long distance relationship broke off. They broke their long distance relationship off. Hence, yeah, the formulation of this show. Yeah, that's where it's coming from. So yeah, so one of you in the room were in a long distance relationship that ended today. Yeah. And the bottom line for that person is, yeah, a lot of money wasted. Yeah, a lot of time, money wasted that can't come back. A lot invested in the relationship that will never come back. And it just had to end that way. Yeah. So no, good evening, Teresa. I love you, girl. Unscripted, anything goes. So what we're gonna talk about is, yeah, man, what you need to know before you even enter into a long distance relationship. And the questions that you have to ask yourself before you entered into a long distance relationship, because it's a great sacrifice of time and energy and resources that you're going to put into it, that you need to have a frame of mind of what it takes before you enter into it. Delvin, unscripted, anything goes. But let's start with the statistics here that we're going to put out about with regards to long distance relationship. First, yeah, man, you can find this information at long distance relationship statistics. So yeah, we don't want to plagiarize people things, so we actually tell the sources where we get it from. So it's from longdistancerelationshipstatistics.com. So you can actually go there and actually follow along if you want. Yeah, I'm just only gonna read the statistics, and then I'm gonna go into the show. Yeah, I'm gonna go into the questions you need to ask yourself. All right. So the questions. Many people many people enter long distance relationship over the year. A long distance relationship. Not only are they a pain to maintain, but they also tend to be most of the time they tend to be destined for failure. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. A lot of people enter into it, but most of the time, long distance relationship tends to end in failure. It either while you and the person are apart, or when you come back. Yeah. Or when the person joins you. Yeah, they tend to end in failure. Yeah, man. Statistics shows that this statistics is back to 2005 in the United States of America. It shows that about 14 to 15 million people in the United States consider themselves to be in long distance relationship. It's a lot of people. Yeah, man, 14 to 15 million people in the United States, yeah, man, in 2005 considered themselves to be in long distance relationship. Yeah, man. Furthermore, of that 14 million, almost 4.5 million people are couples that are not married. Yeah, of that 14.5 million people, 14 and a half of them, 4.5 million of them are considered to be non-married couples. That's a lot of you. So of the 9.5 million that's left, you find there could be soldiers, there could be people that left their spouse overseas and come over the United States seeking a better way. They're married couples that trying to make a better way for themselves, or to seek papers and then sponsor now the other person over here. Yeah, man. So it's a high percentage of those that are not married. All right. So let's take a quick look at the stats here. Yeah. 3.75 million married couples, they are in long distance relationship. Right? 32.5% of all long distance relationship, yeah man, they're college people. 75% of all engaged couples have been at some point in a long distance relationship. Of this 14 million we're talking about. So the ones who said that they're engaged now, engaged to each other, yeah, 75% of them, yeah, they've been in a long distance relationship, yeah. So 2.9% are married couples in the states that live long distance relationship. Whoa. Yeah, 10% of all marriages in the states started out as long distance relationship. 10% of all marriages in the United States, it started out as long distance relationship. Of everybody that lives in the United States that is married, 10% of them started out as a long distance relationship. Very high. Yeah. All right. 4.5 months is the average length of time that long distance relationship takes before it starts breaking down. Rascal. Oh, sorry about that. Listen carefully, 4.5 months. Yeah, is the average time it takes before the long distance relationship start breaking down. Yeah. 4.5 is when is the honeymoon period in the long distance relationship. Yeah, when you're now able to function normally and everything is good and okay, but after 4.5 months, that's when it started to take a downturn. Yo, that's some serious thing. Yeah, listen carefully now. 40% of all long distance relationship ends up with a breakup. Yeah. Yeah. Listen carefully. All right, you're one of the success story. You're one of the success story. Yeah, man, but it never lasts. Yeah, but here's one of the success story. So listen carefully. 40% of all long distance relationship ended up in a breakup. So yours end up in a breakup. You're saying D-Mac. See that? Yeah, man. Watch out, I know. 70% of all failed long distance relationship fail due to unplanned changes. Yeah. Yo. Fail due to unplanned changes. It's something just come out of the blues that causes it to break up. Yeah. It's not a success anymore, yeah? Yeah. So you got to be careful. You don't know. That's a success anymore. Yeah. So you got to be careful when you decide to enter into long distance relationship. You got to be careful if you do decide to enter into a long distance relationship. So there's nothing wrong with entering into a long distance relationship. Nothing at all wrong with it. You find somebody who you feel like you're attracted to. You find that the chemistry amongst yourselves are pretty nice and decent. Yeah, you have interest in this person and this person has interest in you. Yeah, man. So what I did was I looked up some information as to, what's viable to use on the show and what's not viable. So I went for what's viable. So questions now that you should ask before you enter into a long distance relationship. Yeah, and this is coming from muscleandfitness.com. So you can check that out if you want. So if you, yeah, good evening, Sydney. Thanks for joining. Unscripted, anything goes. So no one is saying that you should not enter into a long distance relationship. But if you do decide to enter into a long distance relationship with someone, all right, here are questions that you need to ask yourself before you make that decision that, yes, I am going to enter into a long distance relationship with somebody. All right? All right. The first question that you need to ask yourself, are you glued to the hip to that person? Yeah. Are you glued to the hip to that person? Yeah, man. Yes. Big up yourself, Kurt. Yeah. Yeah, man. You're a subject this, Kurt. Long distance relationship. Yeah, man. You should have heard earlier when I name out the statistics on it. Yeah. So these are the questions you need to ask before you decide you want to enter into a long distance relationship with people. Yeah. These are the questions you must ask yourself before you make that decision to enter into a long distance relationship with somebody. Because as we look at the statistics just now, most of the times they don't work. Most of the time, long distance relationships are bound for failure. So, some of them do work, yes, and it can work. But it's going to take a lot from you for it to be successful. And before you even enter into it, you must ask yourself these questions. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Paulette Blair. I love you, girl. Unscripted. Yeah, man. Unscripted, anything goes. Good evening. Yeah, man. Good evening, Debbie. Unscripted, anything goes. We're talking about long distance relationship tonight. Yeah, man. Straight up. So all right. Most of the time, I just read out some statistics that most of the time that they don't work. Long distance relationship. Yeah. And how this arise tonight, me talking about this subject matter, it's because somebody in this room, one of you in this room, one of you in the room here, yeah, one of you that comes into this room, yeah, reached out to me and told me that they had to break off. The long distance relationship had to end. Ended today. Today was the last day for their long distance relationship. And yeah, man, they were sad about it. And what they said is that, yeah, a lot of time was put into it and a lot of money went into it. Yeah, lost money and time that won't come back. And you got to think about these things. Lost money and time, yeah, will not come back. Yeah, it won't come back. You know? Yeah, because some of you invest in people. Yeah, some of you invest in people. And some of you actually take the time to go see people. So all that will not come back. So if you do decide that you want to venture into a long distance relationship, I am now going to give you some questions you must ask yourself first, whether or not, before you decide you want to enter into it. Big up yourself, the highly enlightened. I love you, girl. Unscripted, anything goes. So Kirk says it depends on the couple. Well, yeah, everything seems rosy at first. Long distance relationship full of caca. What you say, Debbie? What you saying, Debbie? And I thought that you were into one. I could swear that you're into one. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Yeah. So, remember, I gave the statistics earlier that it takes 4.5 months. Yeah, and you can get these statistics from long distance relationship statistics.com. Yeah. So, I gave the statistics that it takes 4.5 months before a long distance relationship starts to break down. Yeah. 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 It's 4.5. Yeah, months before it starts to break down. Yeah. And yeah, 4.5 months. Yeah, and most of the time, they fail. All right? So before you enter, big up yourself, my brother Kim. Unscripted, anything goes. Before you decide to enter into a long distance relationship with anyone, ask yourself these questions. First question: are you glued to the hip to that person? Yeah, man. Are you glued to the hip with that person? Yeah, man. Yeah. How about you know the person? Really? It may seem like spending a ton of time together is a great sign for your relationship. Yeah, man. Viability. After all, that means that you really love being around the person. That's right. Right? But if you can't bear being apart from each other, it doesn't bode well. Yeah. Let's say if you guys are together and then if the person disappear for a few hours or disappear for a long period of time, if you can't accept that situation, yeah, how is it that you are now going to accept this person going to be apart for a very long time? So if you're glued to the hip, or you now throw yourself at the person that you always want to be in the person's what do you call it now, space, you always want to be around the person, can you now deal with the fact that the person is away? If you want to know everything about the person, the intricacies of the person's life, every single thing, while you are around them, and playing a deep part where you're concerned about everything about the person while they're there, and you want to know everywhere the person goes, what they're gonna be doing, whom they're gonna be with. Yeah. Now the person has to be apart from you. Can you deal with that? Are you glued to the hip to the person? Because if you're glued to the hip with them and they don't get the freedom and elasticity to actually do what they want when they're not with you, or and there's no cause for concern, how are you now going to deal with the person being away for any length of time? Yeah, man. Some people, they prefer or even feel that they need to be codependent. That means you are relying on somebody being there with you all the time. So if that's what you're doing, if you feel that kind of that you need somebody to be around you all the time, yeah, you're joined to the hips with the person. Yeah, a long distance relationship is really and truly not for you. Yeah, it's really and truly not for you. Yeah, man, straight up. So you have to ask yourself, do you always want your person to be there with you? Or always want to know where they're going, who they're going with, yeah, what they're going to do? Because once you're separated from each other, that is going to be an issue. Yeah, Andrew, the reality is men will cheat. Oh, yes, then. Oh, yes, then. Yeah, big up yourself on you, my brother. Unscripted, anything goes. Tonight, we are talking about long distance relationship. Can they work? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All right, let's read what D-Mac has to say. The reality is that men will cheat. It's not accepting, but know that long distance relationship has some cheating. No one is immune to that. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. So I guess you would now have to tell yourself that the person is gonna have sex with somebody else. Yeah, even though you're long distance, you now accept the fact that they are going to have sex with somebody else. Yeah, and you accept that and can deal with that. Sometimes the woman cheats as well. Yeah, it's more respect is needed. Yeah. Yeah, but most of the time, people cannot deal with that. So you have a little bit more tolerance, D-Mac. So for your case, the reason why yours at work for such a long time is because you give elasticity to actually explore, yeah man, and explore and satisfy sexuality. Yeah, yeah man. So yeah, and if you accept the fact that your person would actually do that, yeah, and then you might also do it as well. So in a sense, it's tolerance on that level. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, man. Let's see what yes, I saw it happen. I don't just know it. Yeah, I don't just know it was gonna happen. Oh, you just know it was gonna. Okay, yeah, you just know. Yeah. All right. Let's see what Kirk says. Listen, that could be a local relationship as well. It's all about trust, local or long distance. Yeah, DMAC mentioned trust and respect earlier. Yeah, local. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. DMAC mentioned trust and respect. Yeah. I'm gonna share with you a story later on about a married couple. Yeah, a married couple. Yeah, yeah, man. Some of you in the room know the couple, but know the person that I'm gonna talk about, but I'm not gonna mention no name. Yeah, I'm not gonna mention no name. Yeah, yeah. But I'm gonna share with you a little story in that. So the way I'm gonna talk about it, you're not gonna know who I'm talking about. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna share with you a story later on. Yeah. So you think it can work, but you must have respect and trust, which is good. Yeah, and all of them started out like that. Yeah, you love so much and you put trust in each other. Yeah, it started out like that, but over time, some of that fade away. Can you deal with it as the test of time passes? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Straight up. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Alison Clark. I love you, girl. Unscripted, anything goes. Tonight, we're talking about long distance relationship. Can it work? Yeah, man, straight up. And we mentioned some statistics earlier. Now we're gonna talk about what you need to ask yourself before you decided to enter into a long distance relationship. So the first thing was, are you glued to the hip with the person, that you want the person to always be there with you? Because if you are, then when they're not around, you're gonna have issues. Yeah. Are you insanely busy? Yeah. Are you insanely busy? Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Georgia. I love you, girl. Yes, it can. Now listen. Okay. Yolanda James. Georgia, big up yourself, girl. I love you. Unscripted, anything goes. Yolanda James, I love you, girl. Unscripted, anything goes. You know, as we know, we're talking tonight about long distance relationship. Can it work? Yeah. So, are you insanely busy? Because if you're a busy person, chances are long distance relationship is not going to work for you. Yeah, it's not going to work for you. It's costly. Also, calculate your money. Calculate your money. Yeah. It's low. Yeah, if it's low, it's a no. Yeah, if your money is low, then it's a no. Yeah, because as I tell you before, one person in this room here, yeah, that you guys interact with every day, right here in this room. One person in this room here that you guys interact with every single day. Yeah, they called me today. Yeah, sent me a text. Tell me that their long distance relationship ended. Yeah. And the biggest thing is that the amount of time invested in it and money, yeah, cannot come back. That hurt. It hurts. It really hurts. It really hurts. So, this is why the show came along tonight, because of that situation. Hence, I'm going to tell you and warn every one of you tonight out there who are looking at me, Delvin. Yeah, questions to which you must consider before you enter into a long distance relationship. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, shit. Big up yourself, Vicky Greenwald. And I know quite a few of you others are in the room that are also in long distance relationships. So, yours might be healthy and good. Nothing wrong with it. You know, if it's healthy and good, keep going. Yeah, but for potential people, or even if you come out of the one that you're in and decide to enter into another one, I'm gonna tell you things that you should ask yourself before you enter into it, so you don't regret it. Yeah. Sorry for the person, but I saw it go. Yeah, whole strong. Yeah, man, straight up. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Vicky. I love your girl. Unscripted, anything goes. So, if you're insanely busy, it won't work for you. If you're insanely busy, it will not work for you. A long distance relationship, it requires a lot of work. Yeah? Time spent with your partner won't be built into a daily routine. She's not there to share the dinner or hang out with you guys. Instead, you'll have to make time. So you would have to make time for the person. It doesn't matter if you're working or not working, or you're occupied doing a lot of things. Yeah, you're self-employed, you know. Yeah, you have too much things on your hand. If you don't find time to actually share with the person, especially on a daily basis, it is doom. It's not going to work. Yeah, that's why it's really important for people in long distance relationship to cut out time. Yeah, you need to cut time out of your daily schedule or work to do video chats, you know, talk on the phone, yeah, text each other. You have to communicate fully and engage each other. Yeah, you must fully engage each other, because if you don't engage each other on a daily basis, you're going to have problems. It's bound for doom. Your partner can't be on the phone with you while you're paying bills. Yeah, no. Yeah. Instead, aim to eliminate distractions and create fully present connection with each other. So you have to have time that you take out of your day to actually spend time with your lover on the phone, or video chatting, or texting. Yeah, man. Or, you know, you're emailing. You got to take time out of your day to commit just to your lover, just like as if they were there. You have to take the time there to do that. Yeah, you got to sit down at the beginning of the week and map out a routine or a schedule that works for both of you, and you talk about it and you try to stick as close to that schedule as possible. You got to learn to multitask, but also multitask including the person that you're with. Yeah, man, you have to sexting, the phone sexting. Yeah, you have to do all of that. You have to do all of that. Phone sexting, whatever you want to call it. You have to be romantic with them. You have to take time out and do that. You have to do that. So if you're a busy person that don't have time for your other half who's outside of the country, you're gonna have a lot of problem. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Samantha Mattis. Unscripted, anything goes. Yeah, we're talking about we're talking about long distance relationship. Can they work? Can long distance relationship work? So that's what we're talking about today. And the statistics that I mentioned earlier state most of them don't work, and it takes 4.5 months before they start breaking down. However, I am now giving you some questions you must ask yourself before you even decide to enter into a long distance relationship, because you got to know if it's for you. You can't let your emotions get the best of you, because the reality is gonna come forth, and now you have to live the life of your spouse or the person you love being away. So you must ask yourself, yeah, man, these questions before you decide to commit to somebody in a long distance relationship. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Samantha Mattis. Sharon, I love you, girl. Yeah, man, unscripted, anything goes. I hate sexting. Only make me miserable. Why? So I assume that you are in a long distance relationship, Vicky. or you have been in a long distance relationship, or you attempt to sex, what you call it, sexting with somebody before. It could be your own spouse still. They're, not close to you at the moment, so you decide to sexting or whatever they call it. So, yeah, it didn't work for you, eh? No, it didn't work for you. Yeah. Yeah, man, listen what I just said. Can a long distance relationship work? First, you have to define work. Well, the thing that occupy your day that brings an income. Yeah. Or not only that, you have extra things that you have to do in addition to work. Yeah, like you play soccer, you play music, you're occupied with long hours, or you take home work from work that cause you to, even while you're not at work working, that you can take time out of your life to commit to this person. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So let's see what he said. Yep, your husband in Jamaica. Oh God, sorry about that. Sorry. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. So you are in a long distance relationship, and you got to be sexting. You need to sex every day. You got to do the sexting thing every day, Vicky. You have no choice. You got to do it. You hate it, but you have to do it. Yeah, you better try to enjoy it. You better try to enjoy it. Or at least act like you're enjoying it. Why? Yeah, man, yeah. Then go live video chat. Yeah, you have to do them thing there. Yeah, man, Asheen, big up yourself, girl. Unscripted, anything goes, relationship wise. So Asheen, big up yourself, girl. Unscripted, anything goes. We're talking about, can long distance relationship work? Yeah, man, can they work? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So quite a few of you guys in the room here, yeah, that watches Unscripted, anything goes, are actually in long distance relationship. You always have to work, even if you live together. By work, I mean success. Yeah, you have to work, but you cannot be consumed by work. All right. So I know where you're getting at, Nigel. Yeah. So even though you have work that you have to do actually outside of your home, when you come home, you still have to work. Yeah. By doing things around the house or whatever. Yeah. You still have to work, but you have to take time out to actually spend with your spouse. I ended mine. You can't even bother. Eh? You can't even bother. Oh, you see what I'm telling you? So you're part of the statistics, though, Debbie. Yeah, Debbie. So you're part of the statistics. Yeah, make up the statistics, though. You see? Yeah. So for some of the people, they had success stories of it, and then for some, it ended. It ended quickly, or takes a little while, but it ends. Yeah, man. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. Yeah. Big up yourself, Sterling. I love you, my brother. Unscripted, anything goes. Yeah, man. So, yeah. So, you got to actually take time out of your day to actually spend time. Spend time with your lover or your spouse. You have to take the time out of your day. Even though you're apart, you got to do it. Your relationship depends on it. Oh, you're still there? Don't be sorry. Okay, no problem. You're still there. Yeah, I want someone here. Okay, yeah, man. You want somebody here. That is what I would recommend to everybody. Just take somebody where you live, man. Take somebody where you live. Yeah, it's a lot better. The person is there for you. The person is there that you can do and monitor everything about them, and their well-being is right there with you. Yeah, man. Let's see what yeah, man. Yeah, man. At what point do you call it a success? The relationship. At what point you call it a success? I guess when the person is finally back with you, and you're living a happy life. I guess that would be a success. Yeah. I think it only works if the two was together before they went long distance. Yeah, that can work. Yeah, and I think most of the statistics here point to that because a lot of people are in the army in the United States, and a lot of them go and they get deployed overseas and all that. So yeah, so you find that if you're together and then you move away, all right. Let me put it to you this way now. You see, a lot of Filipino, and I don't know if you guys know Filipinos. They're from the Philippines. Women, they actually leave and come overseas to do domestic help work. Yeah, they actually come overseas to do domestic help work. Some of them are out of the country for all 30 years and still remain married to their spouse, the woman them. But you can't be away from your spouse for 30 years, 20, 30 years, 10 years, and you don't have some intimacy going. And I know a lot of them here. Every single one of them, most of them married, and they send money back home to take care of their family. But yeah, while they're away, they still cheat. They cheat. All of them cheat. Every single one of them cheat. They even congregate and cheat. So they all know each other are cheating. Life goes on. But they're just concerned about their family. But while they're away, yeah, you don't know. They need to be filled up like everybody else. So they get their filled. Some of them are even in long-term relationship here that sometimes ended up in divorcing the person back home and marrying somebody here to get their stay. Yeah. And then they can help the kids or whatever, and then the man done. So you have to do what's best for you. Yeah. So sometimes that long distance thing don't work even though you're married or together before. All right, long distance relationship can work if both parties are committed to the relationship. Yeah, man. Absence is a big thing. Yeah, man. If you're committed to it, yeah, your heart and your mind and your soul and your body has to be committed to it. Yeah, and not only that, but yes, yeah, most of the time one person is committed to it, It's the other person that is not committed to it. Or semi-committed. Yeah, they are semi-committed. Yeah, they're committed to it to some extent. And all of a sudden, one person stop keeping up to the end of the bargaining that you agreed to. And according to the statistics, it takes 4 months before it start, 4.5 months before it start to break down. Yeah, 4.5 months before it start to break down. So if after 4.5 months you guys are still going strong, yeah, man, you're doing well. You're doing well. Yeah, man. I'm happy. Oh, you're happy that you're not you're out of it. 80% it does not work. Sorry for saying that. Yeah, according to the statistics, Sterling, you hit the nail on the head. 70% of them fail. Yeah, 70% of them fail, Sterling. Yeah, it don't always fail while they're apart. It fails sometime when you reunite. Sometimes it fails when you reunite. Because the same person that went away is not the same person that come back to you. Or the same person that you bring back to you is not the same person, because now you have to readjust living with the person, and then all of a sudden it's not the same person. Yeah. Yeah. Or some people just fake love, and when the real thing happen, yeah, the reconciliation, it's not, yeah, they were lying in the first place. Yeah, so 70% of them fail. So you're right about that, Sterling. Natasha Brown, big up yourself, girl. Unscripted, anything goes. I love you, girl. Yeah, man, thanks for joining. You're happy about dinner? Yeah, you're happy about dinner? Yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, all right. Andrew, are you aware there's a man shortage? Yeah, there's a man shortage. What that mean? What do you mean by that, though? What do you mean by that? Yeah, that's why some people have to turn to people overseas. Yeah, some people have to venture outside of the where they live to actually to gain a spouse. They take a risk. Yeah, they take a risk. Yeah, it's a serious risk. And there's a scamming network going on now overseas, preying on women, and not only that, men too. Yeah, because people are online looking for love. So people use this to actually scam people. They think you find the person of your dreams, but they're actually using you. So you got to be careful of that. Yeah, man. So there is a man shortage. Yeah. So people venture outside of the country to try to find somebody. I understand that. But you're taking a risk. Some of them work and some don't work. So, yeah, know who you're getting involved with. Yeah, he didn't do anything wrong. It's me. I'm too needy. You want your man beside you, right, Debbie? You want your man right beside you. You don't want him. Yeah, all of a sudden, something that seems so good, yeah, seems right at first, and you try to work with it. But then you realize that you want your man beside you, Debbie. Yeah, you want him beside you, and you want to know everything about him. You want to make sure that he's properly, fully in love with you, and you want to see that on a daily basis inside of your house. Yeah, this long distance thing for you, Debbie. I know that's not gonna work for you. Yeah, you're too much of a powerful woman for that to work for you. Yeah, you want to micromanage people. Yeah, you want to shape them like a Barbie doll, like clay and putty, to your thinking and understanding. And the only way you can do that is to have them there with you. So the long distance thing wouldn't work for you, Debbie. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, straight up. Yeah, man, big up yourself. Yeah, so long distancing can work. Where is it, Natasha? It can work for you? Yeah. It involves loyalty, communication, and trust. Yeah, all of those things are very good things. Yeah, and it's a good thing to stay at the beginning that I trust you. Yeah, man, I'm loyal to you. Yeah, everybody said that in the beginning. I will take no other but you. Yeah. Yeah, man, we will talk all the time. But when you are absent from the person, yeah, sometimes all of those things that you talk about, the loyalty, communication, and trust, yeah, that now start to dissipate. It starts to dissipate because of the distance between you, you know? Yeah, all of that now start to dissipate in the mind. Start to wean until you find that your interest in the person now start getting lower and lower because you're not there. You're not seeing them every day. You're not playing an active role. Yeah. So all of you strong people it works for, yeah, man, you guys have kept up with the loyalty, communication, and trust, respect, and all of these things that Sharon just spoke about. Kudos to you. Kudos to you, and I hope it lasts and work for you forever. Yeah, man, Darcelyn, big up yourself, girl. I love you. Unscripted, anything goes. Yeah, man. So, yeah, let's see what D-Mac has to say. Based on what you said before about finding someone here. Okay. Man shortage. Yeah, a lot of men are shortage here. A lot of them are in prison too. A lot of, especially the black ones, are in prison too. So sometimes you have to share or go overseas to try to look somebody, especially in Jamaica and all of that. And a lot of men in Jamaica knows that women there, they're lonely and they're looking for love and they're taking a chance with them. But some of them are not genuine in the heart to state that they're only looking for an opportunity. When they come now and have to live with the reality, then you see them their true selves, and now they have to break your heart. They break your heart. Sorry about that. You tried, but sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, man. Sinaj, big up yourself, my brother. Thanks for joining. Beverly Bellamy, thanks for joining. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Beverly. I love you. Yeah. There are a lot of pros and cons, and in every relationship and situation is different. So it depends on the individual and how far they're willing to go to ensure that the relationship works. Furthermore, both parties must ensure that the absence is not too long, as there is a possibility of failure. Yes, a lot of these things, absence, the lengthy absence, out of sight, out of mind. That is the thing. Out of sight, out of mind. Yeah. So, even though in your heart you love the person, if they're not there, there's certain things that are needed that the person won't be able to provide while away. So when the cat's away, the mice will play. The cat's away, the mice will play. All of a sudden, somebody else becomes attractive. Your desires, outweigh common sense. Your desire outweigh the common sense. So you forget that you made a commitment to somebody because your body now calls for mating. Yeah. Your body needs companionship. You need to have somebody there with you. You need to see somebody. You need to hug, kiss, caress somebody. So you find that a lot of the time they fail because of that lack of companionship. Straight up, you guys are all right. You guys are all right. But under the normal circumstances, in a short period of time, I would say between the 4.5 months, it can work. Anything outside of the 4.5 months, you're in a gambling state now. Because most of the time, it doesn't work. Yeah, man. So, another thing is that, for you men out there, do you trust a woman? Are you a woman out there? Do you trust the man? Trust. You guys all talk about it, but do you actually trust the person? Yeah, man. Do you trust the person? The question isn't whether the person is trustworthy. If you really believe the person might cheat, if you believe in your mind that the person might cheat on you, then your hope you shouldn't even enter into a relationship with this person. If in your mind you think that the person will cheat, then you shouldn't even enter the relationship with the person unless you will now give them permission to cheat. Yeah, man. Yeah. You need to think about it carefully. How secure is the relationship that, you trust the person that they won't cheat on you. You trust the person, you trust yourself that you won't cheat on the person. So if in your mind you have that doubt, that trust factor is, you're worried about it. It's not for you. Don't even bother because it's going to fail. If you find yourself getting irrational, jealous, when your partner is around other people, if you find that, where, like say you go to visit them and you find other people and you're getting jealous because this person who we claim to be his cousin or she claims to be your cousin constantly hanging around. If you find yourself getting jealous in that situation, then you know you have problems. That is not for you. If you feel secure with any person around your spouse, then, and it's not a concern for you, then clearly you can handle it. It is for you. Man. This expand beyond your family members. It has to be a broad-based things where every and any person you're okay and secured with them being around your spouse. Because if you're not secured about it, then you don't trust the person, and if you don't trust it, a long distance situation won't work for you. Man, you might agree to speak on Wednesday. And all of a sudden, the boss called him to a meeting. If the boss called him to a meeting and he can't now meet with you, or he has to go and do extra work, something like that, and they can't meet with you, if you can't deal with disappointment as to plans might get cancelled or postponed, then the long distance thing is not for you, because a lot of that is going to happen because you're in different places. Circumstances dictates how the person operates. So you got to be careful that you can actually trust the person before you actually enter in a relationship with them, because a lot of changes will occur throughout that separation period that causes you to now question things. But if you trust the person, then you would say really believe that where the person say that they're going and what they're doing, yeah, is what they say that they're doing, not to cheat. But if in your mind you feel that that's what they've gone to do, then you need to question yourself. If you don't trust the person, don't enter into a relationship long distance with that person. Let's see what Debbie has to say. I'm home alone eating fruit cups and watching you. I definitely need a man here. Yeah, having a man 1,800 miles away is not worth it. Yeah, so I understand what you're saying. You are here, and to pass time, you have to watch me. If your man was there, you'd be busy doing things with him. Yeah, so you need him to be there. Yeah, or else you're occupied doing other things that you shouldn't do. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Make it your man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Straight up. Yeah, man. You're right about that. Companionship is needed around. And if the person is not there to be your companion, then something else will occupy the time. But you would prefer to have them there. Yeah, so you can actually share everything with them. Yeah, man, straight up. Straight up. Yeah, man, Debbie, well said. Yeah, well said. You hit the nail right on the head. Yeah, man. Straight up. Yeah, man, so you must ask yourself, do you trust yourself? So now as the other person, now do you trust yourself? Yeah, man. Do you trust yourself? Yeah? If you don't trust yourself that you can commit to the person, yeah, and not waver in thought, emotions, yeah, or the thought of cheating, then it's not for you. So you got to be, there's some honesty as to take place when you self-evaluate yourself before you decide to enter into a long distance relationship. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So listen to this now. So you as a man now, all right? You couldn't help but notice a gorgeous flight attendant on your last work trip. If you can anticipate feeling constant temptation, long distance relationship may not be for you. Or even a woman. Yeah. If you constantly see somebody that you wish if you could get in bed with, or to share a date with, or go and party with. Yeah. If you constantly tell yourself that, wow, yeah, you are now admiring somebody else other than the person that you are committed to, then it might not be for you, because you want your cake and eat it too. You want somebody right there. At the same time, somebody overseas. So it's not a full commitment. So if you can't trust yourself to hold on to the agreement and commitment that you make to that person, then it's not for you. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, some of it is normal nature. Yeah. But when you act upon that impulse, then you can't trust yourself. Then you are not committed to the person. Yeah. But I think it goes beyond noticing that the person is attracted, to the point where you can now imagine wanting to hook up with a person, and you now go out and ask the person for their phone number. That might indicate to you that if you now on impulse react to what you see, yeah, because of, what do you call it now, the person is attractive or you're lusting after the person now. If you don't act on it by trying to go after it by requesting the person's phone number, emails, or to look them up online and hook up with them now, then you're not a trustworthy person and you can't trust yourself to just let it pass and let it go. Then a long distance relationship is not for you. So don't be thinking that it's the person that you're in the long distance relationship is going to cheat. It could be you. It could be you. It could be you. And if you question yourself and say that you can hold on to it, then surely it is for you. But if you can't hold on to it, and you get distracted by the thought of being with somebody else other than that person, yeah, if the person agreed that you can be with somebody else, then you're good. But if they don't agree and you can't trust yourself to say, yeah, I'm committed to this person and this person only, then the long distance relationship is not for you. Another thing that you must consider as well is, are you sexually attracted to the person? Are you sexually attracted to the person? Yeah, man. All right. Going into a long distance relationship can sometimes be actually it boosts your sex life because it's called a fear mode. You know, you if you do it like how Delvin do it now. All right. You go on a vacation. Yeah. While you're on vacation, you're vacating. Your spouse might not be there. You have protected sex with somebody there. Yeah, man, it gets your stimulus going and thing. And then you leave it there. And then when you come back home, you enter back into your normal relationship as if you never left. And that now gives you like the higher testosterone now to make your relationship vibrant and keep going. Yeah, in that case, it's a good thing. But if you're a person now, yeah, man. Yeah, man. If you're a person, yeah, man, Lisa, big up yourself, girl. Yeah, man, the professor. How you doing, my girl? Unscripted, anything goes. Yeah, man, tonight we're talking about long distance relationship. Can it work? Yeah. Can long distance relationship work? Yeah, man. So if you're sexually attracted to the person, yeah, but you find yourself that, yeah, if you already struggle to have sexual desire for that person, when the person is gone, yeah, you have no desire for that person sexually anymore. Yeah, man. So let's say you have your husband or your wife here, and you guys are having issues sexually where both of you are not fulfilling each other's sexual desires and needs. Yeah, if there's a problem with the sexuality, yeah, when the person now leaves, out of sight, out of mind, yeah, the desire for wanting to be with that person is gonna dissipate. You're not gonna want to even venture to continue the relationship because the sexual desire for the person don't exist anymore. Straight up. Yeah, man. Let's see what Nigel has to say here. My long distance relationship ended in marriage after 8 years, and I had a lot of girls in between, but they all knew where my heart was. Yeah. Yeah, man. So after 8 years, you decide to marry the long distance person because you love her. So I would assume that is a childhood friend. Yeah, that is a childhood love that you had. Yeah. So after 8 years of being away, you decide to marry her. But while the person is not there and the relationship continues, you slept with other women. And they knew that you loved that person and respected that. Did the woman, Nigel, knew that you were sleeping with other people? Did she give you permission to do that? I'm guarantee you're gonna say no. I can guarantee you're gonna say no. Yeah, yeah, man. What is where I said, Debbie, that's sick. That's sick. Yeah. Did she have men in between? Maybe, maybe, but I knew nothing about. Okay. Did she have men in between? Maybe, but I did not know anything about it. I did not ask the question. Okay. So, and she didn't know the same thing about you. So you guys just continue living, continue loving each other, and don't ask, don't tell. Yeah, that can work. That can work. It works for you. And I can guarantee you're still with that woman today. Hopefully none of those other women now try to interfere. Hopefully none of them try to interfere now. They let you move on. No, they don't. Okay, which is good. So now you're with the person you love. So for you it works, Nigel. Yeah, for you it works. Yeah, man, you're a success story for the long distance relationship. Keep it up, my brother. Yeah, man. For a long distance relationship to work, you have to keep the sexual intimacy going even though the person is not there. So if you have sexual chemistry with the person, yeah, you have to keep it going even though the person is not there. Yeah, man. So that is where you now have to now do the sexting, the erotic chats, the phone sex. Yeah, you have to do whatever it takes to make sure that, yeah, the intimacy continues. Yeah, the video chat, sex, and all of these things. Get naked on cam, touch yourself for them. Yeah, lick the camera. Yeah, blow the person through the camera. Yeah, you have to do these things. You have to do these things. That is what makes the intimacy kept in the relationship. Because if you don't do that, then you lose connection on that side. Because everybody has personal needs like that. So you still have to maintain that need for your spouse. And if you can't do that, then you might have problems. It's not for you. Yeah, straight up. You got to be concerned with the person's desires for sex. And some people, like in Nigel's case, don't ask, don't tell. They sneak around. But if your spouse don't ask you anything and, you get away with it, then powers to you. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Daisy. I love your girl. Unscripted, anything goes. Tonight we're talking about long distance relationship. Can long distance relationship work? If we add WhatsApp back then, I'd get into trouble. Long time. Yeah. Yeah. Then she would be constantly calling you, constantly checking you out. Where are you? What you doing? All of these things. I guess you would be doing the same thing to her because you're assuming that she's not doing what you're doing. But in your case, it's a don't ask, don't tell policy that you guys have. You didn't establish it, but it just became a part of it. So she could have been doing what you were doing too. Yeah? But the point is, you guys love each other and commit to that and stuck to it after 8 years. You guys married and together. So you are a success story, Nigel. Yeah, man. Good job. Good job. Yeah, man. Yes, it can work if two people are honest and open with each other. Yeah, man. For how long though? Daisy, for how long you think that can work? If you're honest and open with each other and you're apart from each other, for how long do you think that can work? The honesty, trust, respect, all of those things, communication and all of those things. How long do you think that can last for the long distance relationship to work? Yeah. Yeah, how long you think it can last? How long? Yeah, because according to the statistics that I read earlier, after 4.5 months, it starts breaking down in most cases. And 70% of the long distance relationship end up not working. Yeah, it either end up in divorce, yep, or separation, or total failure. Yeah. So for how long do you think that the long distance relationship can last? Yeah, with all of those things that you mentioned, how many months or years you think it can last? Because the person that's in this room that's been in a relationship for a person for a very long time, and today it ended. It ended today. Feel sorry for her, but yeah, I love her. Yeah, man. Yeah, I always talk to her here, right here in front of you guys. Yeah. I'm in a long distance relationship for 12 years, and it is stronger than before. Yes, it is. I will ask you a question then. Delvin is gonna ask you a question, and I hope you be honest with me. Yeah, if he watches the show, then don't say it. Yeah, yeah. All right. Of those 12 years that you and him are apart, yeah, do you believe that he had sex with anyone else aside from you in those 12 years? Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Do you believe he had sex with another woman or woman aside from you? Or maybe you could have given him permission to do it. So if you gave him permission, say you gave him permission to do it, and that will done that. If not, then you say whether no, 100%. 12 years. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Michael Clark, my brother. Unscripted, anything goes. All right, Daisy. No, it's gonna come the next way. You know that already. Delvin, you talk to. Delvin, you talk to. Yeah, so listen though. All right, the next side. Yeah, man. After those 12 years that you are in that strong long distance relationship, Daisy, have you had sex with anyone aside from that man? Yeah, man. Type away. Type away, Daisy. I love you. I love you, girl. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Daisy, come on, talk to Delvin. Oh, what? No, 100% no. Yeah, that's some real committed thing. So it is strong. Yeah, man, I give you respect for that. I give you no reason to, eh? So you guys have a lot of computer sex and phone sex, video sex and them thing there. Daisy. You have a lot of those. Eh? Yeah, you have a lot of those, right? Eh? You got to. You have to. Because I know you're a sexual person, Daisy. I know that for sure. Yes, we do. Yeah, man, you have to. I know for sure you are a very sexual person, just like Delvin. Yeah, so I know that. Yeah. Aren't you that Derek? Yeah. 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 Why? Yeah. For 12 years is a long time still. Yeah, man, 12 years is a long time, Daisy. Yeah. Something has to give at some point. It's either you go to be with him or he has to come to be with you. Something has to give. I know circumstances sometimes cause that to happen. Yeah. But yeah, you must have invested in some dildos. You have the best dildos on the market. I can guarantee you, Daisy, you have the best dildos on the market. And vibrators, sex toys. You have the best ones. You have to. 12 years, you have to. Yeah, you're going to see him soon. Yeah, man, you have the best. Yeah. Yeah, you visit 3 times a year. Okay, yeah. Yeah, man, you must have the best dildos and vibrators, right, Daisy? Yeah, man, you have to. You have to. I commend you for that. I commend. Yes. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Of course, I have. Yeah, my wife have several of them here. Yeah, man. You don't have no worry. No, I tell you, say no. You and I are similar. I can tell you that for sure. Yeah, I don't know that about nobody else. I know you and I are very similar people sexually, and I don't even know you, but I know. I know for sure. Yeah, yeah, me know for sure because me feel a connection there with you like that. And we don't talk, but I feel that with you. You and I are very similar sexually. We're freaky, dirty, nasty people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I know for sure you're gonna have them thing there. And for 12 years, you are apart from this man. You have to be computer sexing, video chatting, sexing, and all those things, and toy sexing a lot. Yeah, you buy me twice. Yeah, man, see that? Yeah, I tell you. And I'm very proud to say, yeah, man, of course. I buy my wife toys too. All the time. I'm gonna do a show on sex toys. I'm gonna do a show on sex toys. So don't worry yourself, man. Delvin have woolly, we have a woolly sex toys here. Woolly, different kinds too. For different purpose. I mean, no, you have the same thing too. Yeah, 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 man. But for 12 years, yeah, man, I give you a lot of credit and compliment for that. This, yeah, man, lot of credit and compliment. You're a very committed person to your spouse. I don't think I would be that committed though. Yeah, if I was in that predicament that my wife went away for any extended period of time, I don't think I could last 1 month. I wouldn't be able to last 1 month. That could even last 1 week. Yeah. Yeah, man. You're safe from STDs. Yeah, that's why there's condoms, you know. Yeah, man. Delvin is a strong believer of condoms. That's the real savior of the world. It's not Jesus Christ. It's the condoms are the real savior of the world. Yeah, if it wasn't for condom, we'd all be dead already. Yeah, 12 years is a long time. Yeah, you're right, D-Mac. It's a very long time. I wouldn't last 12 years. Yeah. Yeah, man. I wouldn't last 12. I mean, I tell you straight up. I am telling you straight up. Me's a man who like to sex every day. I like to sex every day because I was born for sexing. I was born to sex every day. If I don't sex, I have to masturbate. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you straight up. Delvin not lie to you. If I don't sex, I have to masturbate. It has to be done. That has to come. It has to happen. Yeah, I'm telling you. So, yeah. So I wouldn't last, 12 years with my wife away, much less 1 year, 1 month, 1 week. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Yeah, tell her that right now. Yeah, my wife know that too. Yeah, really, of course. I wouldn't be able to last. No, I wouldn't last. Yeah. So for you to last 12 years, yeah, man, I give you a lot of credit for that. I give you a lot of credit on that. And the reason why yours has lasted, because the last question that I have for you guys, what you need to ask yourself is whether or not you and your spouse or the person that you're in a long distance relationship, are you on the same page? Yeah, are you guys, your thought process, are they the same? Are they similar? You have similar goal, similar end game. Yeah, so you have to ask yourself, are you and that person on the same wave? And in actuality, Daisy and her 12-year-old long relationship apart, she and her man are on the same wavelength. So they don't have to be in the same location to be satisfied. Yeah, a lot of trust are involved and communication, and the sex continues even though they're apart. Yeah, so which is good. Long distance sex. So they can have sexual fulfillment in spite of being apart with each other. Yeah, straight up. Yeah, I abstain from sex a long time. Oh yeah, I say, Ashi. But you love sex. So you choose to abstain, but you love sex. I know you like sex too. Yeah, I know you like sex, Ashi. Yeah, me not ask that. Me know you like sex. Yeah, because you're a person. Yeah, you're a person that All right. You see, I don't know you, but I know what I know in my head about the person that you are there. Yeah, you're a person that likes a lot of romance, and you like to intimacy. Yeah, you like to feel the closeness of a man in your arms, or you're in their arms. That's the kind of person that you are. You get attached easily. Yeah, Asheen. Yeah. Yeah. When you love somebody, you love them. You go all out to make sure that they stay with you. Yeah, long distance sex is like a phone sex. Yeah. hmm All right. Me love it bad, but with my man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. You love your sex. Yeah. Can never be. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Marcus. Thanks for joining. Unscripted, anything goes. Talking about long distance relationship. Can it work? Yeah. Can never be too much when I am with him. You must, yeah, man. You want to express your love to that man, and when you guys are together, it's like you're catching up for all those months you miss out, Daisy. You're with him to actually enjoy him, which is good. Yeah, but Asheen is an emotional person. She wants to be in the closeness of the arms of her man all the time. Yeah, so it surprised me that you don't have a man there with you. Yeah, it surprised me, Asheen, you don't have a man, but that is by choice. You say 'cause you're busy. Yeah, that is by choice. Yeah, I would. Yeah, yeah, but we know the characteristic of everybody in the room here. I know the characteristic of every single person in this room. Yeah, you come here one or two times, me know. Yeah, man, Delvin do, man. Delvin do, man. I can read every single word out. Believe it or not. Not no spiritual thing, No, just by the way on the type, just by what's on your page and all that, I gather everything about it. No, yes, Adimak, I don't know. Okay, well, I'm not really gonna talk about you. Mm. I'm not really gonna talk about you, D-Mac. Yeah, you want me to talk about you, D-Mac? Yeah. Why? You want me to talk about you, D-Mac? Boy. Yeah, man. All right. You see, every time I mention like platinum with rivers of waters and all them things, you start forward like crazy. Your vagina is probably the wettest one in the room. Why? 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 Yeah, man. You like when we talk about them things, them. You always a forward them things. Them. Yeah, man, we can tell you that. It's straight up. Yeah. See? Platinum wet. Are you that? Why? Why? Yeah. All right. I'm in bed right now and I'm telling you, say, I feel comfortable. You feel comfortable? All right. You feel comfortable? Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Asheen. Yeah, man. Just watch some porn tonight, Asheen, and touch yourself. You're good. Watch some porn tonight, touch yourself. If you don't have a dildo, get one. Yeah, man. No problem. Yeah, man. Straight up. Asheen, man. I love her. Yeah. Yeah, man. So you got to make sure that you and the person are on the same wavelength. On the same wavelength. This is probably the most important question you must ask yourself. Yeah, man. Do they have your best interests? And do you have their best interests? Are your futuristic goals the same? Yeah? Yeah, man. And do they trust you the same as you trust them? Yeah. And if they're gonna continue to love you the same in spite of being absent from each other. So you got to make sure that this is the person that is really you are compatible with. That in spite of everything that you guys are gonna go through, it can stand the test of time, that both of you are committed to the same goals, yeah, that the end results are exactly what both of you are looking for. Yeah, man, straight up. Yeah, a lot of you are apart because of work. A lot of you are apart because, yeah, circumstances. But you must make sure that you guys are on the same wavelength as to the outcome that you expect from each other, and that you support each other in spite of and not because of. Yeah, man. That you would go above and beyond to make sure that the relationship works, that you would actually keep the communication going, you keep the trust going, you phone each other, yeah, you make sure that it works for you. You have to now make sure that both of you are keen to observe all of this. You guys have to talk openly and honestly all the time. And if you're on the same page where all of this is concerned, then it can work. And if you ask yourself, and all of these things you answered yes to, then yeah, man, you can have a successful long distance relationship. But if not, it's not for you. It's not for you. You're just wasting your time. Yeah, man, Ashin, that's what I'm doing right now, watching the baddest videos. Oh, you're watching the best porns. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, good. Watch the nice porns. Yeah, and touch yourself. Yeah, man. I watch porn and touch myself. It's a good thing. Yeah, man. It's a good thing. Nothing is wrong with it. Self-pleasure is great pleasure. Wonderful pleasure. Nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah, man. Nothing is wrong with it. It's a fantastic thing. I watch porn every day. Beautiful thing. Yeah, man. So should you. Yeah, man. So should you. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah, nothing wrong with it. Yeah, it entertains you and your body. Yeah, long distance from my man is hard. It's hard. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's hard. Yeah, man. It's a hard thing. It is not for everybody. Long distance relationship is not for everybody. And most of the time it fails. And if most of the time it fails, these are people that are getting hurt as a result of the long distance relationship failing. But most of the time they don't ask the right questions before they enter into it. But if you are going to enter into it, if you ask yourself all these questions to which I just posed, then it might work for you. Or it might, tells you that it's not for you. And if whatever the outcome of it, then you go with it. If you're going to go into it knowing that you can fully deal with it, then go full steam ahead with it. Yeah, man, go full steam ahead with it. And if you're going to tell yourself that it's not for you, if the doubt comes into your mind that it's not for you, then don't do it. Because you're going to end up hurting yourself, yeah, or being hurt by someone in the long run. Big up yourself. Desireen, you're late tonight. You just come in or what? Oh yeah, I forgot. You work late on weekdays, but on weekends you're available. But yeah, man, we're just talking about long distance relationship, you know. Can it work? Can it work? Yeah. Most of the time they break down after 4.5 months. They start breaking down. That's when you see the signs that it is going to be a struggle. Yeah. Or possible doomed. And then but 70% of them don't work. Yeah. 70% of them don't work. And a lot of them, even though it might survive the long distance, when you know coexist with the person in the house, a lot of the times you realize you and the person is not even compatible, or you have different outlook in life. Hence, it fails. It fails. So you're taking a huge risk if you enter into a long distance relationship. woman can do it, but man can't stay faithful. Yeah? Everybody have needs, my sister. Both man and woman. Yeah. Every single person have needs. Yeah. So the same way that a man can stay faithful, yeah man, a lot of women also can stay faithful. Mind you, some men can stay faithful and some women can also stay faithful too. Yeah man, some of them can stay faithful. But most of the time it don't work. Because, for the first little bit, the excitement and all of these things, give it steam. But after now the honeymoon period wear off, where no, the reality set that, the person is not here with you and you are not there with them. You try to reach them, you can't get them. Yeah. Doubt start creeping into your mind. Yeah, as to what are they doing that they don't have the time for you. Yeah, why you can't get them, why the phone turned off, they've been missing for a couple hours. Start to think that it's possible that they're cheating. And as a result of it now, start arguing, you start to question things, you start to you know wonder if this person is for you. Yeah. And as a result of it, fails. Fails. Big up yourself, Nadine Bernard, my girl. I love you. You know it is Delvin. Unscripted, anything goes. And tonight, we're here talking about, yeah man, relationship, long distance relationship. Can they work? Yeah. Can they work? Are they doomed to fail? Yeah man, straight up. Yeah man, so I've gone through the full lecture here. Yeah man, big up yourself, girl. Yeah man. So remember the show starts 7 o'clock at night. And I know if you can't watch it at 7, then go ahead and watch it after it comes up. Tonight we're almost at 2 hours. We're 1 hour and 45 minutes into this show. And Delvin goes to work in the morning. So, we're gonna have to wrap up the show now. Any questions? Anyone have any questions? Anyone has any questions? Yeah, man. Big up for yourself, man. Yeah, man. But if you do decide to enter into a long distance relationship, if you ask yourself all these questions, yeah, man, and it's a yes, then go ahead. It is for you. If you ask it and you get no's, yeah, it's not for you. Straight up. But remember, keep it in the back of your mind that, we're different people and not everything is for everybody. And some things are for some people and some things are not for others. If you're going to go into it, go full steam ahead. If you're not going to go into it, then cut it off right away because it's not going to work. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, big up on yourself. So, people, remember we're here tomorrow at 7 o'clock. And, yeah, my long distance relationship is working so far for 4 years. Oh, yes, Nadine. Oh, yes, it. All right. Yeah, I know Nadine is an honest person. Yeah. I have to cut that this a little bit because the same question I asked Daisy earlier, before I said night, Delvin already. All right, Nadine, you did it? Nadine, earlier, let me ask you a question first. Yeah. We go fear, Delvin fear. Yeah. Nadine, you did it? Let me ask you a question. Yeah, before 2 questions. Yeah. All right. You're gonna be honest. You're gonna be honest. Eh? Yeah. Yeah, why is she apart for 4 years? A lot of things can cause it. Yeah, man, big up yourself. Yeah. You trust the guy, eh? Do you believe that he cheated on you in those 4 years? Or maybe you gave him permission to cheat, anyways, to be with somebody from time to time sexually. You believe he has sex with somebody? Okay, he has cheated. Yeah, do you believe he has cheated? He has cheated. Could it be that she is in a relationship by herself? No, 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 no. Nadine is in a relationship with somebody. I know Nadine. We went to school together when we were younger. Yeah, man, Nadine is an honest person, from what I know. Yeah. So, yeah, if she's in a long distance relationship, she's gonna answer truly or not answer. Yeah. Yeah, man. So, yeah, Nadine, yeah. Um, so he has cheated on you? Has he ever cheated? Where is she and where is the man? I don't know anything about the man, but I know she's in Jamaica. Yes, he's with someone else that we agreed on. Okay. Good girl, Nadine. You see, you're the smart one. Yeah. You are the smart one. Yeah, you're a little bit flexible. Yeah, you're not that jealous that you cannot give a little bit elasticity because your man is out away. Yeah, you give him that. Yeah. Yeah, man, good. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, man, Delvin would recommend that. That is what I would recommend. Yeah, you are doing it the right way, in my opinion. Yeah. If it was Delvin in that situation, the way you dealt with it, Nadine, that is the exact same way that I would deal with it. All right, then. How about you? Do you get the permission from time to time to actually sleep with somebody else too, Nadine? You get that? He gives you that elasticity to fulfill your sexual desire with someone else. Does he give you that? Nadine? So we the comment them, man. So we the comment them. Just want Nadine to answer first. Yeah. Nadine, does he give you that same privilege to actually fulfill your sexual desires? Well, I don't think he would be so understanding had it been me. All right. I hope he doesn't watch this show. But I'm gonna ask you personally. Do you have sex with someone else from time to time without him knowing? You can don't answer if you don't want to. You can say you can't answer that. Yeah, even though by you saying that, you still answer. Yeah. No, that privilege is not afforded to you. Okay. But do you actually do it though? Without him knowing? Do you actually do it? Yeah, I think you should. I think you should. So, no, I am not sexually active. All right, big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself. All right, let me read back the other comment there. Big up yourself, Nadine. Yeah, man. Thanks for being honest. Um, yeah. Thanks for being honest. Yeah, straight up. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, thanks for being honest. Let me see where I'm. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for being honest. Yeah, the show has been going on. I wish if you would have came on earlier, Nadine, so we could have a little bit more dialogue. The show is at 7 o'clock every day. This show is at 7 o'clock every day, so you can come and join us. Yeah, man. Unscripted, anything goes. Come on, it can be a different reason or choice. To live I live with my kids, but they are all grown, so I can leave them. Okay. Yeah, man, a lot of things. So is she a fuck or she's sitting down not doing anything like a fool? She loves the man and he loves her. She's committed to him and she gave him the elasticity to sleep with somebody else. But he doesn't give her that elasticity to sleep with anybody else. Well, that I don't agree with. That I don't agree with. Yeah, nobody should dictate to people like that way. What is due unto you should be due unto the other person as well. So, but you're a strong woman, Nadine, to do that. Well, so him don't give you that elasticity to do that, and you're actually living by it. Well, sound like she is in a relationship with herself. No. She's in a relationship with the man. No, I'm not sexually active yet. We're at that. Well, if I do, if I do, may I go do too? If him do, yeah, if him do, then you have to do too. Yeah, of course, you have to. If he does it, then you have to do it too. I fully agree with that. Yeah, that just makes sense. Yeah, of course. Well, she is a fool. No one sitting waiting on anyone just so anymore. Um, there's Daisy has been doing it for 12 years, but in Daisy's case, it's totally different from Nadine's case. Daisy is fully committed to him, and he is committed to her, and they still continue their sexiness and freakiness, but they do it over the video chat and computer and text and all of these things. So they still do it, and they have toys that they use and stuff like that. So in their case, they still continue as a healthy sexual relationship like that. But in Nadine's case, now where she now gives him the permission to go ahead and do it, he should give her the permission to go ahead and do it. I occupy my time with my business and ways to make money, to make more money. Well, but everybody have the need for sexual fulfillment and companionship, Nadine. Yeah, every single person. Yeah. So even when you're not in the business or even at the business, your thought sometimes goes on sex. Yeah. I mean, a lot of us masturbate. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of us masturbate, but sometimes you need the real thing. Yeah. So if you're giving him the permission to get the real thing, then why should you just settle for masturbation alone? You should be penetrated from time to time. Yeah, man, straight up. Waiting makes you feel old. Cheat. Oh yeah, it sounds weird, but that is how they do their thing. You know, who are we to question how they do their thing? That is how they do their thing. But she has a lot of faith in that person, a lot of strong faith in to give them that elasticity, but don't expect it for herself. That is the part I don't agree with. I choose to abstain. Yeah, you made that choice. That doesn't make me a fool. No, that's her choice. That's what they decide, and that's what she's living with. You know, you and I probably wouldn't do it, but if that's what she decides, then that's fine. Yeah, if the man is assigned a partner, that's his woman. Nigel, what you say? What you say, Nigel? Yeah, yeah, that's his woman. Yeah. So, like you said, you were committed to this person, and you guys are in a relationship, but you were actually getting something on the side. So you were cheating, out of sight, out of mind, but you're still committed to that one person. So it's the same way, I guess, with Nadine. She's not similar, but some sameness, where she's committed to this person and he's committed to her, and she gave him permission to have sex with somebody else, but he doesn't give her that permission, and she's respecting that and abstaining. Yeah, man. But me personally, that not gonna work for me. It wouldn't work for me. Nigel, that other woman is the woman, not her. Okay. Nigel, the other woman is over. Okay, let me see what else is here. No, she's not a fool. No, she's not a fool. No, she's not a fool. Nadine is not a fool. Nadine is a very smart person. A very, very smart person. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, you have to masturbate? Okay. Yeah, man. So she has to masturbate. Yeah, she has to masturbate. Yeah, man, she has to masturbate. That's okay. We all do it. We love it. Yeah, you just said we now video chat and all these things, so we do our thing via. Yeah, man. So so for you, you're getting the fulfillment from the video chats and all of these things. Yeah, so that's your pleasure. You get your pleasure like that with him. That's fine. That's fine. But him is actually penetrating another woman. Yeah. But you are okay with that. There's nothing wrong. As long as you're okay with it and you guys agree on it, then that's fine too. And if you agree to not let anybody else penetrate you, that is fine too. That is fine. That is fine. Me personally wouldn't do it. No, sir. Me not gonna do it. And me not gonna expect my woman to do that. My wife to do that either. No, sir. If we're out of sight for any period of time, long distance thing, yeah, man. Yeah, man. She can do her thing and me do my thing same way. Use a condom. Enjoy yourself. Straight up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, I'm not sitting around waiting on no man. If he's doing, then I'm going to be doing too. I agree with that, Desiree. Me tell you, you're a girl of my own heart. Yeah. Yeah, man, you think just the same way like me. Yeah. Unless he is paying all my bills and sending all my money to pay away for the future, then maybe I could consider sitting and wait. Yeah, but I don't think it should be a one-way thing. Yeah, I don't think nothing should be one way. Yeah, yeah, man, it's an equal thing. I must have the choice. If you're doing it, then I should also have the choice to actually pursue that. It must be my choice to not pursue that. But if you're promiscuous, yeah, then I'm promiscuous too. Straight up. Yeah, straight up. Um, Ashin. Yeah. I said I to masturbate. Okay, yeah, man, of course. Ashin, come on, man. I know you masturbate. I know you masturbate. Of course. We all masturbate. You love to masturbate. Yeah, man. I know you love to masturbate. It's a good thing. Keep masturbating. It's great. I do it as often as I can do it. Almost every day. Yeah, even though I have sex, I still masturbate. It's great. It's great. Yeah. Yeah, man, to pay the bills. Yeah, you'll do it to pay the bills. Yeah. Yeah, Delvin, I still get everything I need. Nothing has lessened. I am just not getting sex as often. I have to wait until we meet up. I'm cool with that. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I understand your situation, man. I understand your situation. The man is away. Yeah, man. You're giving me the elasticity. You still commit to him. You fuck him on the camera, the video chat. Yeah, man. That is good enough for you. You touch yourself. You come. That is okay with you. And you move on, conduct your business, and you live. Yeah, when you see him, you go all out and enjoy yourself. Yeah, man. I fully understand that, man. Fully understand that. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. It's choice. You made the choice to do that, and that's good. We have been together for a total of 22 years, so that's why I jump out. That's why I jump out of the frying pan and jump into the fire. Yeah. So yeah, man, it's your man. That is your man. You commit to him. Yeah, man. But you understand how men are. They need to fuck from time to time, so you give him that elasticity. Yeah, man. But as long as you're getting yours, that's good. Yeah, man, I understand. No problem, man. Yeah, man, I fully understand your situation, Nadine. It's obviously work for you, Nadine. Keep doing what. Yeah, man, keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. Where does Nadine live, and where does the man live? The man lives overseas, and she lives in Jamaica. And she runs a successful business. Yeah, she occupies her time in her business, and when she's not in business, then she's home, and then she spends some time with him on the video chat, and them enjoy themselves like that. Yeah, I live in Jamaica and he lives overseas. Yeah. He's the father of my children. I fear a man that. I fear a man that. Yeah, man. So she know her man and understand her man. Yeah, man. Her man need to penetrate her vagina from time to time, so she gives him permission to do that. Nothing is wrong with that. She only wants him to penetrate her. She don't want nobody else to sex her but him, but herself. And he's not going to give her that permission either. Because he don't want nobody else penetrate female man. And she respects that and honor that because it's her man. Yeah, if they've been together so long, why is she not his wife by this time? Basically, that don't mean nothing. The ring don't mean nothing. The ring don't. Yeah, you have to read between the lines, you know. Read between the lines, man. What I'm tell you. Read between the lines, man. He's just working overseas. He's just working. Yeah, he's just working. Yeah, he's just working. And from time to time he comes home. Mm-hmm. Or she go and see him. One or the other. One or the two. I don't think he's he who come. I think she's the one who goes to see him. Just read between the lines, man. Not to figure out what go on. You know, not to figure out what go on, man. Just read between the lines. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm gone. Good night. Yeah, man. Go touch yourself and enjoy yourself, Asheen. Yeah, man. Straight up. I love you. Yeah, man. I love you. Straight up. Yeah, man, girl. Take care of yourself. Yeah, man. So we're gonna wrap up the show early and we'll just extend it a little bit. So we're gonna wrap it up now. So, people, remember we're here tomorrow. It's 2 hours now, right? We're going to work early in the morning. And I love every single one of you. And I like dialoguing with you guys because you guys are open and honest people. We here love each other and we talk openly with each other because we can relate to each other straight up. So remember to embrace conservative values and principles. Yeah, man. And we don't have badges nor guns, so we must support the police. So until tomorrow, yeah, man. Delvin, love you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah.